Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video tutorial, I'm going to talk about levels of organization or grades of organization. So if you look at your surrounding, you can see varieties of organism, isn't it? It may be a small insects like butterfly, or your pet animal like cat and dog, or rat, lizard, ant. At least you can see another human being who is also an animal, isn't it? So when I tell the names of this animal, the image of the animal or the character of animal will come to your mind, isn't it? Character like the size of the animal, appearance of the animal, shape of the animal, color, its habitat, its food habits, etc. And based on this character, the animal will be identified, named and classified. So, this levels of organization or grades of organization is also a basic character which is used to classify a particular organism. So what do you mean by organize or organizing? It is nothing but the arrangement, isn't it? So organization in animal means it is the arrangement of small structure into a larger one. Okay, so that is the meaning of organization in the animal. So it is of mainly 5 types. Protoplasmic grade of organization, cellular grade of organization, tissue grade of organization, organ grade of organization and organ system grade of organization. So we'll say it one by one. First one is protoplasmic grade of organization. It is also called as acellular grade of organization or subcellular grade of organization. And this kind of organization is seen only in protozoans. So you know that the protozoans are unicellular organism, isn't it? Which means their body is made up of single cell and they are very small, which can be seen only under microscope, isn't it? So this unicellular organism perform all kinds of activities like other animals. So what are the activity performed by other animals? It is like locomotion, digestion, excretion, respiration, circulation, reproduction, etc. Isn't it? In a similar way, this single cell also performs all this activity. So how the cell will do all the functions? So in this unicellular organism, all this work will be distributed among the organelles. So cell will consist of varieties of organelle, isn't it? So this work will be distributed among this organelle which will be present inside the plasma membrane or plasma lemma. For example, locomotion. So cilia, flagella or pseudopodia which is present in this microorganism helps in the locomotion. So one more example is plasma membrane or the plasma lemma which helps in the engulf or intake of the food material. In a similar way, all the work will be distributed among the organelle which is present inside the protoplasm. Okay, so it is called as protoplasmic grade of organization. So it is similar to performing household work in the house. Like your mother will cook, your elder sister will clean the house, your father will get the groceries for the house. So in your house, the work will be distributed among the members of the house. In a similar way, the work will be distributed among the organelles of the particular cell. Okay, so that is about the protoplasmic grade of organization. Second one is cellular grade of organization. It is seen in sponges. It is also called as poriferans. And you know that the poriferans are multicellular organism, isn't it? Multicellular organism is which is made up of many number of cells. So if you imagine this as a body of sponge, so their body will be attached to the substratum, isn't it? And the body of the sponges is made up of a body wall with the central cavity called as a spongiocele. So to the spongiocele, water circulates continuously, which means water from the outside, it enters into the spongiocele and it exits. So all the cells which is present in the body wall will be in direct contact with the water because the sponges are aquatic habitat. And all these cells of the body wall performs a different function. For example, there is a cell called as thizocytes. So the function of thizocyte is digestion. In a similar way, there are different kinds of cells in the sponges which perform unique functions. So again, there is a division of labor in the sponges also. So I told that the body of the sponges is multicellular. Multicellular means made up of many number of cells, isn't it? So even though its body is made up of many number of cells, it does not form tissue. Tissue means what? Tissue means it's a group of cells, isn't it? So even though it is made up of many number of cells, it does not form tissue because there is no coordination between the cells which is present in the sponges. So for the coordination, nerve cells or nervous system is must, isn't it? Since the sponges lack nervous system or nerve cells, there is no coordination between the cells of the sponges. So sponges shows only cellular grade of organization. There is no formation of tissue in the sponges. So that is regarding cellular grade of organization, which is seen only in sponges. Third one is tissue grade of organization. And this kind of organization is seen in ciliatrates and ctenophores. As the name indicates, there is a formation of tissue. Tissue means what? It is a group of cells, isn't it? So in this organism, similar cells of the same origin are grouped together to form a tissue which perform a specific function. To form a tissue, there should be coordination between the each cell. Then only that group of cell can form a tissue and tissue can perform a specific function. So it can be compared to a group dance. So in the group dance, there should be coordination between the each performer, isn't it? Similarly, there should be coordination between the each cell to form a tissue which performs specific function. Okay. And this coordination will be maintained by the nerve cell. So ciliatrates and ctenophore have nervous system or nerve cells. Okay, that is regarding tissue grades of organization. So fourth type is organ grade of organization, and it is seen in platyhelminthes. So platyhelminthes are the first to reach the organ grade of organization. So what do you mean by organ? Organ is a structure which is made up of arrangement of different types of tissue. And the best example is stomach. So stomach is made up of epithelial tissue, muscle tissue, connective tissue, etc. Isn't it? So all these tissues are work together to form a specific function, that is digestion. So in organ, many tissues are arranged together to perform a specific function. Usually one kind of tissue will perform the main function of the organ and other tissue will perform the supportive role. Okay. So it is like conducting the college day program. So for the college day program, there should be coordination between the guys who do master of ceremony, lighting technician, sound system technician, performers and others. Then only the program will become success, isn't it? Similarly, in the organ, there should be coordination between the tissues to perform a particular function. The organs which is present in the platyhelminths are eye spots, proboscis, gonads, etc. That is about organ grade of organization. Last one is organ system grade of organization. So it is first seen in Aschelminthus. In organ system grade of organization, many organs join together to form a system which performs a particular function. There are different kinds of system like integumentary system, muscular system, skeletal system, digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, reproductive system, immune system, etc. In all these systems, many organs are work together to perform a particular function. And there should be coordination between all these organs to perform a specific function. And this coordination is achieved by the specialized nervous system which is present in the higher organism. And this can be compared to an educational institution in a society. So to run an educational institute, there should be different components like teaching faculty, students, supporting staffs, non-teaching faculties, administrative people, management, technicians, etc. And all these entities should work together to run a college or educational institution. Similarly, in the organ system grade of organization, different kinds of organ should work together to form an organ system. And this organ system will perform a specific function. So that is all about levels of organization. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.